Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you some tactical analysis over on the ADA 4-hour charts as ADA looks about ready to make its next move. So with that being said, let's jump right over to the charts. And as I mentioned, we will be looking at the 4-hour candles for, well, it says CARDANO, but technically it's the ADA USDT pair over on the Binance exchange. And just eyeballing this, you can see that ADA, ever since the beginning of September, which was only 5 days ago, where it's only September 5th, but ADA has been pretty much range bound between about 26 cents and 25 cents. That has been trading sideways in that zone. And so the longer that it does actually trade in the zone, the bigger the breakout or breakdown could possibly be. Now, if we drop in our drawing tools over here on the chart, you can see that right now there is somewhat of an ascending triangle setting up, and ADA is currently rejecting at the top trend line. This candle here actually wicked right into it, and the current candle has also pretty much wicked right into this upper trend line. Now, if somehow ADA's price can break out towards the top side, our target for this particular pattern would be up here around the 26.5 cent range, which if we look back and check our 6 back here, you can see that was prior resistance, and thus ADA could then run into that same level of resistance. Now, if it is able to actually break above that level, then ADA could be headed back up towards around the 28 cent or 27.5 cent level, which would be these levels back up here. However, you can look back even further and see there's pretty heavy resistance between the 27 and the 27.5 cent range. Now, on the flip side, if ADA were to break down out of this ascending triangle, then the price target would be back down here around the 24.5 range, and actually probably more like the 25 cent level again is going to be a key level of support. You can see it wicked right into 25 cents here, wicked just below at 24.92 down here, so just below 25 cents on this big dump. So actually we would be looking for 25 cents to place support. However, if the 25 cent level broke, then obviously ADA could be headed down towards that target price of around 24.5 cents. And so with those targets in mind, if we drop in the Recon Autofib retracement indicator, that will provide a little better intel as far as support and resistance levels. And right now the main level that stands out is the 786 level, coming in right around that 25.5 cent level. And as you can see, ADA's price has been chopping above and below that level. Currently, that level is providing a little support on the past few candles. And so as long as ADA's price is above the 786 or the 25.5 price level, then the next target towards the top side is going to be the 618 level, which is coming in right around that 26 cent level, which you can see ADA's price pretty much wicked into right back here. That level was somewhat of a level of support until it wasn't and broke down here. But it did act as a level of support, which prior support oftentimes can flip into future resistance. And so right now that does appear to be what the 618 level or the 26 cent level is acting as resistance. Beyond that, towards the top side, then we're looking up here at around the 50% level, which is coming in at around that 26.5 cent level, which just happens to be around that price target of the breakout of that ascending triangle. As you can see, our price target does actually break above that 50% level and perhaps runs into resistance up here around the 382 level of just shy of 27 cents. Which in reality is probably going to be a very strong level of resistance, but a break above could see ADA's price again reaching back up towards this 28 cent level. Now, on the flip side, if ADA breaks down below this 786 level, the 25.5 cent level, then obviously we'd be looking back down here towards 25 cents for the first price target or support level for ADA's price. A break below 25 cents and ADA could be in a free fall back down here to the 1272, which would put it at around 24 cents. And that's a round number, so that would certainly be a psychological level and could be a good level of support if ADA's price begins to dump, which may not be too far out of the reality of September is generally a bearish month for crypto. So if we're looking at bearish price action, perhaps the 24-cent level comes in as support, or this 1272, or perhaps all the way back down here to the 1618, which would put ADA at 23 cents, again pretty much a round number, and thus a psychological level of support. Now with that all in mind, if we drop in the Recon EMA ribbon, we can see ADA's price is getting stuck in the ribbon, which if ADA's price can get back above the ribbon, and we've got a couple wicks into the top of this ribbon, however it keeps rejecting at the top of the ribbon. But if ADA price can get above the ribbon, that would be a bullish signal, but we would want to see a close of a candle above the ribbon. Much like we see back here, ADA's price closes above the ribbon, goes on a little bit of a run. However, the bulls do run out of momentum and the bears end up dumping the price, only to see it pump up above the ribbon once again. So again, any price action above the ribbon is bullish. Any price action below the ribbon is bearish. And what we might be looking at with ADA getting stuck in the ribbon might be something like we saw back here, where ADA wicks all around into the ribbon and eventually does sell off. And so we will continue to monitor this battle within the ribbon to see if ADA can get above it, or if it's going to continue to push ADA's price down. And overall, you can see the slope of the ribbon is bearish. Your reds and your yellows are on top, your greens and your blues are on the bottom of the ribbon, and the slope is downward, and that would be a bearish signal out of this indicator. So I think that's enough jaw-jacking for this video. If there's any major changes in ADA's price, I will do an updated video, so now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have any questions or comments, maybe there's other altcoins you'd like to see tactical analysis on, drop those in the comment section down below. And until next time, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.